Well, I tried them last year, and so I remembered them. So,
Nice.
yeah, yes, I do.
What are they? Coffee crisp. Never heard
It's
of
a
it.
candy bar that seems to be a Canadian thing.
Canadian favorite, yeah.
Is coffee crisp only Canada?
Makes a nice
I
light
didn't
snack.
know that, yeah.
Yeah. There are a few things like when I'm in Canada, I make sure to load up on.
Oh, yeah.
Cadbury is one of them too. I get the eggs.
Okay.
But you don't have Cadbury eggs?
No, you can only get not the like candy shelled ones.
Not mini eggs,
they
but the
candy
ones
eggs?
with like that
Yeah, with the
egg white
hideous
or
goop
whatever it
inside.
is, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
the only thing you can get in the U.S.
Yeah.
You can get the goo ones.
Yeah. But that's not what I want. I want the nice little chocolate egg.
Yeah, the mini eggs,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
there's no mini eggs? Oh, wow, you're missing out.
You sometimes can get them around Easter, but not year-round.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
They bring them in for holidays.
Oh, I'm excited to see it, yeah.
ketchup chips.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
a pretty
Impossible
big
to find in
one.
the US.
Yeah.
Really?
All dressed is...
All dressed, yeah.
That's a
my
no over
go-to.
here.
I feel like Canada has all the good chip flavors.
Yeah, you betcha. Miss Vicky's.
Does that go the other way around? Is there a thing in the U.S. that when you guys, yeah?
I think
Things in general, yeah.
I've got some friends that always stop by Trader Joe's anytime
Yeah,
they
right.
go through Seattle. One of the gems they brought back recently was, what was it? It was like Flamin' Hot Cheetos flavored Mountain Dew or some sort of weird.
That sentence kept on going.
Yeah.
That does sound profoundly American.
Paid off in the end though, right?
Profoundly American.
It was odd. It was odd to say the least. It like really made me cough, just like
Just thinking about it.
just inhaling anything near the can. Like
The can?
Oh, it came in a can?
no, yeah.
Soda?
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Cheetos flavored Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry, there were so many.
Picturing
I know,
canned
it's a lot of-
Cheetos.
It's a lot of things.
Open up a nice fresh can of Cheetos.
In juice form. Carbonated juice form.
Oh. Hawkins Cheesies. There's a Canadian one.
Oh, Hawkins are great.
Deadly.
Always on sale, too.
I thought
can't
you were
eat
just.
any other
Costco special.
cheesies. Nothing else lives up to Hawkins.
I just thought that was an exclamation.
Hawkins.
I thought you were like Hawkins cheesy. It's just like a Canadian phrase.
Oh, Hawkins Cheesies.
It is
It's a
now.
Hawkins odd out here.
Subcom. They got really. The subcon people are not happy with that.
They don't know any better.
Oh, I see what you did with the rope. Nice.
What did I do? Tied it in
It's
47
like
knots
tucked
right there?
away, yeah.
No, that was there already.
Oh, okay.
I did this one.
Just did that the one back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Trevor, you could have taken credit for that, too.
Yeah, I actually put the PPOF in a figure 8.
Okay.
We'll just grab the shackle real quick and then be on our way.
Yeah. I'm gonna call in 0.7 knots, 315.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll look at this octopus. This tiny, tiny little octopus.
Hey, little
Bridge
one.
nav.
I'll try and do better this time.
We would like to track a line bearing 315, speed 0.7 knots.
You got them just after
Yes,
they
thank
stopped.
you.
All right, I'm at the end of my leash, which means I have time. You can zoom when you feel it's appropriate.
Zooming in.
Look at his sandy little tentacles.
Cute fella.
Yeah.
Wow, that's small. Is that a GPO?
Hmm.
Tiniest little giant Pacific octopus?
It's a BPO.
Baby?
Yeah.
What do you think it's doing there? I guess, yeah.
Very tempted to draw a mustache on him.
Might as well.
Please do.
That means I have to hold still.
Or maybe just a sad face. Oh, that's the wrong button.
There's the octopus.
that everybody.
Whoa.
Here, I'll make him happy. Oh,
Those are
moving
angry,
too much.
angry eyebrows. Okay. Oh, did they still have emoji access? Or are those privileges revoked?
No.
Yeah.
So many privileges revoked back here.
That's smart.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see
who
any.
lost the privileges for us, but
Not shocked that didn't last long.
It's probably for
All right,
probably
I gotta
for
move
the
along.
best.
All right.
Thank you for
Going
that,
wide.
Zoom.
I'm going to do a quick DVL reset.
Yeah, cool.
okay. So we are beginning to
Sure.
follow the cable now.
Wherever it goes.
I think at this speed we'd want to make sure we stay in the box and don't get behind. I
Yep.
believe they had a struggle with that when.
And we might be looking at hoggles real quick, like quick
Yeah.
snap zooms, so I gotta be ready for that. Try to stay
Yeah.
out front.
Yeah.
I'm locked in at 314.99. Hopefully that's enough.
I don't know that we're only just starting to move, so hopefully Atalanta will get there. Yeah. Wonder if it'll be buried this much the whole time.
It's
Okay.
buried this much for at least the first
It will
158
make our
meters.
inspection pretty easy.
Yeah.
Do you have the conversion for 0.7 to meters per second?
Sure. Somewhere between 0.25 and 0.5.
Roger.
That's half a knot, and a knot is 0.25 meters per second and 0.5 meters per second.
Okay, I guess that. So I think I'm
Sure.
pretty close.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, totally.
So we're now sure that this is meters per second? No, got it. I don't think it was knots because we were going back and forth with it. It might just be a speed unit. Yeah.
Had a neat lateral slide in there for reasons unknown.
It'll take a while for Atalanta to actually get to be the speed we need it to be.
Yeah. I wish I could have a 1 meter step left and right and 10 meter steps ahead.
Oh, like pre-buttoned?
Well, I could do this.
And then just hit it 10 times?
Yeah. But it's XY steps, not
Yeah.
forward and port steps.
It's just this like ripped out sheet. It's clearly like keeps getting tucked in, but I'm like, why are we
Is
saving
it useful?
No. This is the kind of stuff you can that goes on over here.
Oh yeah, 50 meters. 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290.
0.2 knots.
Oh, that's just writing down like. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's going this way so
what
much.
is
What's
that?
happening there? That
That's
doesn't make any sense at all.
are you pressing step forward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that happening? That's not my favorite.
No.
What if I step to port? Ooh, we're going to change heading a lot. Oh, it's not changing the set point, it's just struggleizing. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I cycle auto XY, see if that works better. Nope. Is there a chance we're in a weird XY zone? You start that every time we...
What do you mean by strange XY? That doesn't make any sense. That movement of you that's
I did a left move.
okay.
I did a left move. I put a 10 meter move in. I stopped it after 5 meters by cycling auto XY.
Oh. I'm still quite confused.
I
You're
get
a
those.
bit ahead though. Tugging.
Yep. I gotta pull here, just for the sake of seeing where we're at. Can you measure the...
that actually could be a part of it. 'Cause you're getting tugged, and it's tugging you.
That'll make me go all over the place, but what I'm curious about is where the actual strike of that green line is. What's that bearing?
This green line?
Yeah. The green line is what this is driving off of. 3-2.
322. 320.
So it's 5 degrees off. Yeah, understood. Understood. Weird. Okay.
Alright, oops, sorry. Let's reacquire.
Yep. Going to the left.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, good thing we have 3 kilometers to figure it out.
Yeah. I'll do it in steps of 1 so I can dial it in. 3,000 of them, in fact.
I have a phone you can click if you want.
Yeah, right on. I got confused by the 3 mouse buttons up here, though.
Yeah.
That's how much sediment has already built up on the cable?
Not necessarily. I think when the cable is touching down, it's hitting the seafloor pretty hard, so it's kicking up a lot of sediment, and then that's just falling back on it.
Got it.
I don't think that's kind of accumulation, natural accumulation.
The numbers that you're hoping to see are going to be pronounced enough to see through that, though?
It didn't seem like it last time. That's why we're kind of looking at them opportunistically. We're not going to stop and try and lift them up and read them off with the after clearing them with the T-boss or anything like that. We're just
I
going
can
to
change my heading, maybe.
Layback
keep on
is already,
moving along.
100 meters laid back, so I'm just going to keep you zoomed in here.
Okay. Do you want to lay marks where you think the 100 meter, 200 meter marks should be? Ish? Yeah, you can start from the 100 if you want.
I don't know. Yeah. It's going to be less accurate in here. I think I have more accurate targets over there.
Okay.
There you go. That around there is where we should
Roger.
see the first 100.
Roger.
Any minute.
Yeah, it's working great if I'm at 304. Or 305, I suppose. Yeah, what I meant was map zone was, isn't there something where if an XY grid of a sphere is XY, you have to center it up on a point, and you usually center it up on the part we're diving on, I think?
So yeah, you can see we're still in the double and only just early triple digits of that, so
it's
it
like part
shouldn't.
of the deal.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be anywhere near distorting distance yet.
Yeah, well, I guess I just wanted it to go like that. There's another one of these downstairs now. Too bad they don't fit any of ours.
There may be a brief stop. It ran out for like a second. I called it in, but we're so laid back we won't feel it ever.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill.
Yep.
How? It's a thread. Like any nut and bolt.
What's he got over there?
Cup holder.
Where does it go, on the winch box?
Right here.
Ah.
It only fits Nautilus mugs, the new black ones. For sideways mugs only.
Yeah, so that's good. This mug is very ugly, but it's very functional.
Yeah.
This one.
I still have that one.
What if I tilted the camera up a little bit? What if I turn downlight off? Yeah, downlight off. There we go. Lock it up. Lock it up. Boot! There's a boot.
Yep, that's where the last cable mark was over here.
Roger. Pack row, do you care about the boot?
Yeah, that is the cable joint. We'd like a position of that.
It's right there.
We have a position from the last time.
Can you make it more obvious? Cause
yes.
And make it say cable joint.
Can do.
Thank you.
Does it say two things at once?
Cable joint.
Oh yeah.
I can say that right here. Cable joint.
Yeah, that's better.
And then I'll take this -1 out.
It's right under the vehicle now. Under the vehicle.
Data, do you need that screen up?
I'm data right now, so.
What happened to data?
As long as you have it saved
Yeah,
in high
yeah,
pack,
we were good.
we're happy.
Yeah. And then that weight mark is what they marked as the 100-meter mark.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as we have that mark too,
We have that
we're
as
good.
well. Yeah.
And that's almost as far as we got. I think we got 50 more meters past
Yeah.
there yesterday, and then we abandoned.
Yeah, I
Rennie,
have
without
off
putting a
bottom right
mark
there.
on high pack, do you want to give us where our next expected one would be? Which is
Yeah.
100 meters up, so we're not keeping our eyes peeled unnecessarily.
You could do it on ROV Nav if you'd rather.
Oh, you want to know? You don't know what I'm gonna do. Nobody's ready for it.
Oh, you're doing
I'm kind of ready.
Nobody's ready.
I don't know, but I'm kind of ready.
How many are there gonna be? 30.
Oh boy.
Boom.
Wow.
Is that right?
30 meters?
It
No,
seems
I
like
went
too
the other
many.
way. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I did. What I meant to do was
Yeah.
130 of this one of
100.
100s. Yeah.
That's better.
Boom.
Look at you. Yeah, Roger. I got to the end of my leash and
Somewhere
stopped.
in these zones, roughly. At some point I will need to reset your DVL, so let me know when that's opportune.
Roger. Wow, look at that, eh?
Yeah, look at what we have to look forward to.
We're going to go in circles until we get there?
Yeah, this fish is caught in the maze.
Is that called a hockle?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't there for that. Sorry.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is it?
Video, you are so quiet.
You must be muted. No one can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was just hearing you in the room.
Oh, she's not talking to us. That's
Oh,
why.
she's got secret controls.
You know, yeah, vid up.
I
doesn't do
forgot
anything.
about that. Yeah,
Okay,
doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
FOMO.
yeah, yeah.
What's that yellow thing?
I don't know. It's yellow mark.
Okay, yellow mark.
Yellow mark.
How much do you want to auto XY me? I mean, reset me.
We are recording this as our position, so eventually.
Okay, do it now. If not now, when?
Yep, it's good.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
You just do this by
the
hand.
only one person we don't have volume adjustment for is video. Why is that, video?
I don't know, so we can be private.
No,
think
but it's like we don't even have the volume adjustment. Like everyone
don't?
else, we can.
We have
can-
that same. We have the same thing with the bridge, and it's because bridge has a belt pack and the talk box. So I wonder if video is set up the same way, so
Oh.
they could walk. I don't know why, but they could be on a talk box
I mean,
or a belt pack.
right.
I think it's the. I bet it's the private thing.
Oh, but you guys have
Because-
a different one than I do. So I have multiple. I have all the vid chairs and can do volume on them.
Ooh. I mean, I can
Not,
also,
not to brag.
Must be nice.
I can turn up the volume like through the
sorry.
computer too. Let's see what happens if I do this. How do I sound now?
Swell.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All
I'm not
right.
sure if it sounds much louder. You're just, yeah, it sounds pretty good.
I increased by 6 decibels.
Okay, now I'm getting it.
Okay.
Nope, too much.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
way
no, too
down.
much. No, me too much. I did too much.
Oh.
I'm doing too much on this thing. This
Oh.
thing that I'm doing.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set back to 0 for Amber. All right. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
We should be approaching another marker in the next
Moment.
15 meters.
Okay. There's no way to know.
There it is.
There it is. Wow.
Okay.
Is that another marker?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
it
right.
is. Yeah.
200 meter mark.
Let me know it's directly below us and I'll do it.
Yeah, Roger, will do.
I'm guessing it's going to be pretty close to the line.
3, 2, 2.5, 1.5, 1, 0. Right now.
Okay.
Right underneath the bow, the porch, the front, the start of Hercules. What's this way mark? That's the 202 meter mark?
I think that's a piece of shell.
Ah, yeah, right on. Do you apply that to all your cables or just this one?
Just this one.
Okay. Makes them blend in. Makes sense.
It would be quite interesting
Oh, it's a
if they
camera controls, like
keep-
photogrammetry and stuff like
they're
that.
shorter and shorter.
They are. Probably.
It's gonna be.
It's going to be the thing.
It was in yeah, it's in imperial meters.
Mm-hmm. Span.
I don't think we're going to bother marking that one.
Raj.
Span. Is that what you said?
Span, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna have to staple it.
What's the power coming through this cable when it's fully connected and commissioned? What kind of voltage, amperage, wattage?
400 volts, and the nodes are capable of providing 8 amps, I think.
Okay.
But none of our sites take that much power.
Wow.
And then, of course, you you do get some voltage drop over long distances and things like that. But
Yeah, yeah.
What is-
400. That's an interesting number. Why 400?
why 400? Not sure.
What is it into the node, though? Is that
10,000 into
10,000?
the node. Yeah, and the node
Ah,
converts
roger.
it to 400.
It's a funny non-standard one. Maybe it's standard. It's not one I know.
The 200-meter one?
The cable joint at the
Oh,
right
the
before the
joint.
100. Yeah.
Yeah, we have that. I think it was recorded the other day as well. There you go.
Yeah, we only we didn't take a new point. We just changed the name of it to make it more obvious.
Ah, gotcha. Thanks.
Do you want the 200-meter marker too?
Yes, actually, please.
Are you good with this one?
Yes.
There's the 200.
How much room do the nodes have to like build out? Like how many spare ports? I mean, or if you wanted to expand and add more instruments and so forth.
Well, we did just plug this cable into our last spare port of this node. They usually have 3 or 4 science ports on them, and then what we refer to as a long haul port, where the attenuation of the fibers inside the switch allow for much longer cables. On
Thanks,
these
Nav.
ones, the science ports, I think a max, the furthest we go is like 10 kilometers or something like
Oh,
that.
wow. Okay.
But the long haul ports can go further. But yeah, a lot of the nodes have about 4 ports on them.
I feel like these are new. These
Yeah,
like
thanks. I
shadows. Am I crazy?
No.
Seems like, is it possible that that's mounted maybe a little lower than it was?
But
Or
we
has
can
it-
also daisy chain
The head.
instrument
TV.
sites and instrument platforms. So the platforms themselves will have downstream 400 volt ports. So you can go even further to another site. And we do that quite a bit, especially in the Barkley region.
What is this?
Is there what's the current range now that you have from a node to a scientific device then?
This one is 3.2 kilometers. The furthest we go, as I said, is about 10.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we've designed the transient voltage suppression and stuff to.
But you could keep plugging in going further if you needed to.
At some point, your voltage drop gets so low that you wouldn't be able to power our instrument platforms. I think they need 295 volts, and at a certain distance, you wouldn't be able to meet that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we should be looking out in the next bit for this white tape again.
Next bit.
Could be anywhere, according to our last marker. So it's probably right there in the mud.
Yeah.
Probably won't see that one.
Yeah.
And if we can't see it, we won't record it.
Roger.
Is that where we would expect the 300-meter marker to be?
That's
Somewhere
where we'd
there?
expect it to be, but as I said, I don't want to mark them unless we can see them, because then that's just confusing data.
Yeah, at some point, if
There it
with-
is.
Oh,
Maybe?
is it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on the brakes. Are we happy? Do you want to zoom?
Zoom?
Zoom in, please, video. Sorry about the bouncy.
Yeah, I'd say that's tape, and it's 3 dashes.
yep.
That seems like
That's
we're gonna
300.
try and-
Okay.
Yeah, 300.
Good enough. Come wide, please.
Man, you should
Thank
see
you.
how many they had to put on at the end.
And,
Maybe it's a
Nav, do you
Roman
have a
numeral
waypoint-
system.
Nav, do you have a waypoint for that?
You can do a V next. IV.
Yeah. Put a V with the tape.
concentric circle idea was pretty smart. That's super helpful.
Josh is fixing the problem by turning the gain down so I can't see it anymore. Oh, was it? Oh.
Thanks, Nav.
Oh, that makes sense why we were seeing that interference. I thought we checked and it said 900. Oh. I wonder
What happened?
who messed with that.
I'll fight you. Oh, he's out.
He's out. Yeah, I'm
That is
happy.
happy.
So they're still there. I just can't see them anymore. It was looking a bit funny, wasn't it?
Do you want to do another reset?
If you want to at this moment, I would like to. Sure.
Yeah, give her.
Did it?
Nice. That's better.
Yeah. I don't know why it's. A part of it is going to be also just USBL business without a different slant range with whatever sound speed is going on.
Yeah.
But it's going to be good enough.
Not a lot of water current that could be throwing it off.
No, but I'm not sure if. I guess I could check if there's a profile in it.
Where's the cable? There it is.
Oh, what's that? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah, there's your 400 meter mark.
That's not right at all.
Did we see any hockles that
That was straight.
So
do you want me to?
Halfway.
I think we'll mark it,
Yeah.
but that's
4 white tapes.
Yeah.
four white tapes.
Okay,
I'm not
stand
sure
by.
if we'll
I'll
make
tell you
it.
when I'm over it. I am over it. Totally
yeah,
over
that's
it.
pretty
Totally
strange.
over it.
That was only about
Completely
50
over.
meters.
Yeah, it was. You're getting shorted. 4 tape marks.
Yeah.
If you see any, we've been seeing some touchdown heave whatever stuff, and I didn't follow any of it, but if you see any you want to follow, let me know and I'll see what
Thanks,
I can do.
Nav.
I'm trying to stay at the end of the leash here to leave some in the bank for exactly that reason, so just holler.
So now we can't trust your circles.
We could
Well,
reset the circle.
Let's wait until we get to the next ring
yeah,
and
let's.
see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is there an ONC color standard or like a industry?
I knew they had a Roman numeral system. It's just with color. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
wedge
Yeah.
100.
So we'll see what.
I know at some point they just turn into larger white markings with the actual number written right on them. We did see one that said 900 on it
wow.
in a previous dive, but we'll see.
Going off the rails.
What, me?
No. Just writing the number on it.
Oh.
Okay. In some scheme, there should be a 400 meter marker in the next like 10 meters somewhere in here. But now we can't see it.
Let the confusion begin.
Yeah, that would be very interesting if they marked a 400 meter after only
50 meters.
meters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we definitely did not see any loops
No,
there.
it was tight as
It
it
was-
could be.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that a white mark?
Off to the right?
No,
No,
on
dead,
the
dead
cable.
ahead.
Oh, I can take a look.
That
Can we zoom on that, please? It's pretty far away, but here we go.
That seems...
it's looking Mark Lake to me, and that would be out of 400.
Yeah, let's mark that as well.
It's a blue.
Oh yeah, I do
there
see
is.
blue.
Eyes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait till we're over it. Also, did we note that stuff in the background?
Yeah, what is that? I'd like to see that
Okay,
as
there's
well.
blue and white. Come wide, please.
Blue and white, roger. And it's
Garbage.
approximately under the porch.
And then what
Or
is
science.
that?
It's either science or garbage. Let's do a snap zoom on that.
XBT, yeah.
No.
Maybe.
No.
I'm gonna keep. You can stay in. I'm gonna keep going. There's more stuff over here.
I don't know. That's just trash.
All right, come wide, please. I'm gonna move along.
Whoa.
Ooh. Yeah, not too low.
Yeah, really. Neat.
Huh.
You ever found an XBT?
More taglines.
I don't think so.
More
It's just-
taglines, Dougie.
It's just a little torpedo looking thing.
Yeah.
Looked
I
like
just wonder if anyone's
plastic
found
and
it.
rope?
Let me know when you're good there, Dita.
Not quite. One moment,
Okay,
thanks.
yeah, no worries. Survey at where? I think you might. This offset, I can't really do much about it now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going 315, so
In general, we're gonna get there.
yeah. But
Thanks,
I just hope that we can see it the whole time without, because I mean, I could slightly change course, but of course then it's gonna like come back.
Yeah, of course.
Well, of course. I don't know what
you
the answer
can-
to that is.
You can reset the DVL. What's this little Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah.
Is this a Piggly Wiggly? Or is it a straight shot with a...
Resetting.
I have the time to go check it out. Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
Yeah, all good.
Sorry, too hard, touchdown. Oh, that might have just been a ship heave thing. I don't think it's actually
That's a,
veering.
is that an umbellula? I think that's an umbellula
Oh,
octocoral,
nice. Good catch.
but someone can verify that. I think it's just the way that Atalanta is kiting right now, because we are, I mean, we're going to approach these cable markers or
Yeah.
soon, so that's in line.
Okay.
And the ship it's all lined up. Well, this is where we're going to lose our, I'm just going to have to put markers rather than which number they are, because 700, it
Right.
looks like is the actual 700, but then soon 900 comes because there's a bunch of loops in the way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, roger.
So, what are the chances that blue is 500? It is? Because that was where the 400 was, and we saw 4 at 350.
Yeah, we saw 4 white bands.
We saw 4, and then we saw 5, but 4 was at 350, and 5 was at 400.
Yeah, with the blue.
There's like a mysterious missing.
So maybe instead of putting 400-meter marker for your tag there, change that to,
Blue.
yeah.
4 white bands.
No, because
No,
that's
this one will be
4 white bands was 50 meters before that.
Oh, I see.
So I'll put blue.
Blue band.
I had white too, though.
It had white
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Blue white
Blue.
band.
White marker.
Yeah, I'm reluctant to put, you know, actual distances on them unless we see like a number written or.
Yeah, yeah.
Should be seeing something pretty soon.
There it is. Good call. Get ready, we're gonna do a zoom on that. And sure, go for it.
I think this is where they're just gonna turn into,
Writing it,
yeah,
Yeah.
can't read it.
can't read it.
Okay.
'Kay,
So white,
white marker.
marker.
Yeah.
Roger.
Thank you.
This is back to being on the hundreds, though.
Could you please brighten up the Hercules a
Thanks,
little bit?
Nav.
Thank you.
There's just no telling where the ship is, right? It's so far ahead. Our layback is currently 300 meters.
Roger. How
Convenient.
far have we traveled? 700?
We have traveled from the mud mat to here was 500.
Why am I not an auto heading? I guess because I didn't push it. You notice the lid to the winch hold has no latch anymore?
Lid to the winch hold. No, instead of, aren't there 3 latches?
So you open the 3 handles, you flip
Yeah.
it up, and it holds open with a little hook dooger.
Is that gone?
Hook dooger's gone.
Well, can it flip all the way back?
No.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
'Cause
There's
then
caution tape though, so you know.
So then it can stand up but not get hooked.
Right.
That's not great.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's straight. I think that's just a hit.
Yeah.
It comes out straight. Yeah, that's a hit. That's all good.
Hey, Nico, that 4 marker tape was bang on at 50 meters, at 350, by the way.
Yeah.
It's always 47 or 45. Huh.
Squat lobster.
Where?
Doing squatty stuff
Oh,
over
look
there.
at it. Shooting around like this tiny
Yeah.
little one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh. What is this? Another umbellula? Yes.
Looks like the cable hangs right.
Yeah.
We're approaching loops.
Do you want a flag where it changes heading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Rennie,
say
are you saying those are a
Right now,
coral?
I guess.
slight heading change marker.
And I don't know, it's probably 5 degrees.
Yeah. It's not in a favorable direction to our Atalanta offset, but
That's true.
We can
We could
tell from
always
the
go-
markers up ahead that we're going to come back, so
yeah.
Okay, Raj.
We
So
could
this
always
is a
go
heading change to the cable?
flip,
Yeah.
could always flip.
yeah, now our heading is, oh, they're moving quite a bit, so I can't tell.
Didn't want to squash this jellyfish. The heading was 320,
Okay.
and now it's taken another
Now
deep to the right.
Now it's going all weird.
Now it's, yeah,
I think we're going to start to see the loops soon.
okay. Yeah, I might need tail to tail with that Talenta.
I think it's going to come back to where it's good for you. Yeah, big veer back, so I don't know. Let's mark another. Oh, here's a loop. Here's start a loop.
There's
Okay.
an actual loop, yeah.
Yeah,
I will mark it.
yeah, just start a loop.
Do I have to do the loop, or can I just go skip
No,
over it?
you skip.
Did we see a marker in there anywhere? I think.
I did not.
I did not either.
There's a lot of mud barriage during this phase, so
Okay, I'm just gonna keep marking. This is a set. This is at least 2 loops.
that was the second loop we've just passed.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of loops,
Yeah,
so
I
we'll
don't-
just mark like
yeah.
start of loops kind of deal.
Yeah, coming up on another
Yeah.
loop here.
Yeah.
Okay, start. Loops.
But this will be a good thing for our loggers on shore to try and make observations about how many loops and things like that, or I guess we can always do that in recorded video as well. It's not something I want to try and mark up high pack with.
For every single one, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks like someone has. So we've got a lot of that.
I think it wasn't certain yet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So there's a lot of loops coming up.
There's a lot of loops.
One more.
how many we at? Loop tally?
4.
That's
Four?
like, yeah,
that 4?
I thought that might be the 5th.
Yeah. That'll eat up your extra.
Yeah.
We could probably figure out if we get a count of loops and then how much is in a loop. Plus the 50 that was shorted back there. Are you okay for a quick reset?
So quick.
So ready. Boom.
So reset.
He's reset. I'm just gonna put a loops continue.
Ops.
Oh. I didn't know I was being observed.
Lops. Legally lops. Did we jinx this by just talking about Fruit Loops?
Maybe.
Illegal loops?
There's a marker.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or I
would you
have
look
no
at that
idea
marker?
which one it is.
Maybe if it says on there, we can get a quick.
Yeah, a
if
little
you've
zoom.
got the.
Yeah, we can line up
Scope.
for that. Stand by.
We're gonna have to get
Okay, zoom in, please.
pretty lucky.
I see a 0.
I see a 0, but I can't see the first number. I see two zeros.
Correct, yeah.
Can't
I
see
can't
the
see
first
either.
number.
Okay.
Yeah, I see 2 zeros followed by a number.
I'm marking
I mean, obviously
white
the other way around,
White
but
marker.
marker.
Something 100.
Marker. White marker.
Oh, Nav, could I get
Oh,
that
you
up
want
again,
them?
sorry?
Okay, so the marker is you will still record, roger. And now we're getting to where they observed it,
Yeah,
so
so we can do less.
we can do less at this point.
Do less.
Uh-oh, fork in the road.
Oh yeah, pick one.
Yeah, I guess we'll go left.
Left.
Thanks, Nav.
Sure. Bifurcation.
Why am I live flying? I don't know.
Well, it's a loop. We're no longer going at a
Well, there's a big loop.
well,
That's a big old loop there.
immeasurable loop.
Immeasurable?
Yeah.
Well, one could. Where's this going?
Oh, this one's gonna be a fun one. Comes back.
Oh yeah, a little zig. Little Ziggy Stardust there. Hard left.
Yeah. Yeah. Large loop. Now we're just on a loop tour. We're doing less now.
Yeah, loop tour.
Loop tour.
Shrimp.
Let's see where the ship is. It's somewhere up there.
You say while sitting on it?
Yeah. Yeah, we're got 350 meter layback.
What's their ETA to the mud mat?
I'm going to select the mud mat. An hour and 20 minutes.
So what's change? Raj.
Good. I just have to remember to stop it up there.
Right
I guess I could
during
tell
handover.
them to just go to that, but I don't want to change any heading by any
And you
or
don't want them to
bearing.
forget it either.
Yeah,
Burr.
yeah. Were you there when we were figuring out that this is just like a toy steering wheel for me of like the HVAC dial that doesn't do anything?
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure I was like nothing happened.
Oh, it worked.
I thought
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't want to do it now.
Josh is gonna do it.
Yeah.
What about this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Still don't get to do it.
How do you turn this one? Is it that dial? Yeah, it's just
Okay.
not a toy steering wheel.
Oh, okay. It wasn't doing
It just
anything
takes
for
a
me.
moment to kind of
Oh, okay.
blow on you.
30?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a light flickering or
No, that's Mini Zeus auto irising.
okay?
Oh.
Significant loopage. At
Is that
some
the
point
waypoint?
coming up soon, there will be a marker, and they've written cable marker 900, so maybe they could read it. In which case we could back calculate how much of.
Yeah, Raj. How many loops?
Right, so that was just our 10th loop, so yeah.
Oh, he's got loop count back there.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing. We can, once
10th.
So yeah,
know- have a
they
real
had that
number.
labeled as cable loop 4, but that was really
Is
cable
this,
loop 10.
Is this it? What is this? Is that an animal?
Animal.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Big. How is that only 10 loops? I could have sworn there were more than 10 loops.
Yeah, there's some doubles on those loops.
Yeah, and I
Zach
mean, it
out.
doesn't count like turns, right? Which is, this is things that actually
Crossed over
cross,
itself.
right?
Yeah. You got 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's why it's best to just say start of cable loops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is nice to get an idea of how many there are. So
Yeah, keep
There's
counting.
another one.
yeah, keep counting.
Someone's watching on YouTube, they can keep counting for us.
Might have to change some of these names to kind of
See what?
make sense of that.
Do you want me to take the numbers out of the targets? So it just says cable loop?
I think at that cable loop 4, just say cable loop 10, if that's our new observation. And then take out the following ones. Take out all the other numbers, actually.
And when's this marker coming up? Soon?
Very shortly.
Okay, not already.
You're not ready?
What?
Did you say you're not ready?
No, I said not already.
Oh, not already. You're also not ready.
Not ready. Here's a cable marker.
Yeah,
Cable
this
marker,
is probably
let's-
going to be the 900.
Let's see if they were just guessing or if it's written on there.
I did see a screenshot of it,
Okay.
and it did look like it said 900.
Let's find out. Could we please have a zoom?
Yes, indeed.
Huh.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
can try to get over
But
there.
it
Come
is
wide, please.
it is circles, so it's either 800 or 900. Oh, I guess it could be 600 or.
Am I going to be able to do this?
I'll
Nope.
watch your
Don't.
Atalanta. I don't
I don't
know.
think
We don't
so.
want to get overrun either.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, just
I'm on the go. Yeah.
staying on course, and course velocity is more important.
Okay, on the go.
Nav, are you able to
I
pull up the
gambled,
marker
picked wrong. Left side?
coordinates
No.
for me?
Not the left
Sure.
side.
We did see a screenshot of that one, so they pretty much confirmed that was 900.
All right, I can
Loop.
see where we are, but in our rings.
Yeah, but that's 12. How did they get 4 by there?
I think they started late, like they,
Okay.
Yeah, we lost.
that's where
the-
we
yeah.
dove again, and so that they missed the first few. So all their numbers are going to be offset by 6 or something like that.
Sure.
Hang a left.
Okay, so then confidently we have a 200-meter marker and a 300-meter. So from 300 to 900 is only 500. So the loops so far have eaten up 100 meters, or only 50 if you count
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm thinking it's 100.
Yeah.
What's this lump all about?
Loop.
Lump and loop. Go for it. Reset me. Reset me.
So I think their observations are going to stop pretty soon, probably because cable touchdown was messing up viz, or they just hurried ahead to meet it for touchdown and didn't worry about observations anymore.
Yeah, I definitely don't have anything till the mud mat
Yeah, so
after a couple of targets. So we're back to loop watch. Can't just coast like we've been coasting.
but this has been a good, couple hundred meters without tension, so.
Here's a loop.
This
There's
says
another
cable loop, and then it says ROV off cable right after it. So
Okay.
back to marking loops, and then if we see any tape that has a easily readable number, that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
Oh God.
We got a cable
You
mark
got one
here.
there? Yeah.
Why don't we take a look from the other side?
Okay. Is this a cable mark, or is that just...
There's no way to know. I am out in front.
Yeah, in
We're
front,
not.
roger.
We're not, yeah. Can I lateral more? There we go.
Might be animals.
Might be animals, it might not be.
Right?
It seems like it would be one. That would make sense for, we've had a few loops and the 900 meter one is 80
Ooh.
meters back or 90 meters back.
That's animals, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Can't tell.
I
Do you
can't
wanna
tell
say it?
either.
Inconclusive.
Okay, then I will continue on.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's very deep in the mud here. Lost up behind the wall of muck. Ooh, heading north now. Sure.
Wow.
That's a direction. That's a bearing.
Sure is.
Ooh, left.
Making Herc dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call this a cable wave.
If I go back to high level for a sec, are we getting to the end of this cable, do some fussing around, and then coming up?
Yeah, we're just unplugging that cable tester and putting a parking position in the mud mat cable, and up we come.
Cool.
Does the up we go include a transect?
Nope.
Roger.
No, we had all the fun of that on the way down.
All the fun. Hi.
Yeah, there's no clear way to kind of capture loop versus meander in terms of distance, right?
Yeah, I think that's why he's putting cable wave.
Yeah.
I would mark a cable waves continue or something here.
It's pretty uniform.
Did anything happen during cable deposition that would like suggest this was localized? Is it like all things going as planned for the first 2 kilometers and then something happened?
We haven't got any reports yet.
Okay.
I think they'll provide a pretty detailed report at the end of this. We'll read then. But my imagining is something happened while the second mud mat was going into the water, because that has to happen like, you know, pretty early into the cable lay due to the depth of water.
Right.
Hey, Gab. Just saying, hey. Layback is 375 meters.
Whee! Okay, don't blow it, in other words.
You'll be fine. It's kind of been this oscillating wave, so
Yeah.
you could probably let it, if you don't feel like driving it back and forth, you might be able to like have it go across your screen back, you know what I
But
mean?
then we miss a marker, right?
If they're pretty bright white.
Okay.
Um,
That's okay, I like this.
Yeah,
this
do
is
it.
fun. I can do this.
I mean, for what it's worth, at least they're not crossing over anymore.
yeah. That eats up a lot. This also eats up a lot, but not as much perhaps.
I think there's a. You want to come up a bit, or I'll get out in front, I guess.
Yeah, we got it.
I think there's a wrap in the tether. I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come up, or are you
Yeah,
gonna?
I'm
'Kay.
going as fast as I can right now.
Okay,
And then you can just come back down again.
Roger.
I got out in front really fast, so
Yeah, and then they catch up really fast. It's
yeah.
a scary game. Bang back out.
Okay. I have the technology, but not the hands.
The wave oscillations are kind of lessening in amplitude. We have like a great drawing of it from just from the DVL track.
Yeah.
They're starting to smooth
Yeah, that's
out.
kind of cool.
Oh man, yeah, that's
Diminishing waves.
Yeah. Although
Oh,
we spoke
what
too
is?
soon.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
that?
Maybe that's, yeah. Hey, Rennie,
Yes.
could you please, when you have a moment,
Yep. Oh, this is the worst place.
you can go under the monitor.
Yeah, I don't.
It's artful.
Should be all right. Yeah.
We'll find out.
Is
Yeah,
that
it's
a
good.
marker there?
Is that a marker? Yeah.
Oh, looks like it could be.
We take a look at it.
Oh, okay. How is it best to see these?
Just
Like on the side?
yeah. Anywhere in that we can zoom quick to it.
Again, that one didn't look like we'd be able to read anything off of it, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. We'll just...
Okay. I'll just mark that it is a marker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Nav, I'll record
Okay,
that
I'm
one
coming
as
up.
well.
Okay.
You don't want to look at it?
No, go ahead.
No,
Okay.
keep going.
Sorry, I'll bring that back up.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa. Sorry. I don't know what happened, but maybe it's okay.
It's fine.
Wasn't doing anything and I was doing something. All right, that's all you get.
Okay.
And now you got slack.
What's that?
And now you got slack.
Yeah.
It's such a funny DVL trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very silly.
Do you want me to tell you when I'm getting tugged, or do you want to watch for it?
Oh, I guess I can watch. I thought I would feel it, but I didn't. But yeah, you can also say something.
Yeah, okay.
Are there haptics in the controls?
Hmm?
Are there like haptics in the controls so
No.
you can feel it? No.
No, by feel, we mean like noticing the effects of the
Oh,
inputs
be able
cause
to-
a different output.
Got it.
Thank
do
you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
You're right, that is a
Haptics
ridiculous
would
thing
be
to say.
cool.
I felt nothing.
But you do, because the controls act differently. So yeah.
Yeah.
Haptic feedback on the manipulators would be really cool.
You say that, but this manip has the option. Oh, either you go or I got to come up.
I was going.
Okay,
I was going and at the same time doing a thing over here.
Roger. I'm coming up. Okay, the manip has haptic feedback and we don't use it because it is not great for ROV ops.
Huh.
You end up getting these weird feedback loops where you're pushing against something and it pushes back against you, so you push harder without realizing it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then you end up fighting something. It's yeah. It's not the greatest situation.
Okay, if it was good, it would be cool.
Just like vibrate instead of pushing back. Or just beep like the Operation game. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, that would
So
be
annoying.
terrible.
So infuriating.
Yeah.
I know.
I know what I'm doing. I get enough sass from the back row.
We can install a rumble pack like on a Nintendo 64, you know? Classic.
Oh yeah.
Dirty tech in it a way that it is actually rumble packs. I wonder if it's still possible to buy N64 rumble packs.
Oh, I still have mine.
I still have mine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I still have mine as well.
This is a good group. We'll have to set it up in the lounge. Get some Mario Kart Classic.
I was recently packing up my house and I found all the old classics. I found my Sega Genesis, my paintball guns. It was a great box to find.
Paintball guns.
Paintball guns, yeah. I was into launching model rockets,
Cool.
but
Oh,
then
yeah.
I was looking at that, and in California you can't do it, probably for good reason, for wildfires.
Yeah.
Can you do it in the winter?
I don't think so. I mean, there's clubs where you would like, it's like a little more like you can join a club that has rocket launching events and presumably some sort of timing and safety.
Yeah.
But I would just go to like the park down the street, just launch them.
Yeah, we used to go in my backfields and launch them
So fun.
growing up. We would make them out of like, it's like balsa wood and like a paper towel roll. Had a little like fishing kit full of the little rocket engines.
Yeah. Those were so fun, and then you'd like go to launch and then like it wouldn't go and you're like, is it
Do
just
I
delayed?
approach?
Do I approach? And then like
Yeah.
it was like about 50-50. The parachutes and all that stuff, it was fun. The waves continue. Just gonna DVL reset you on the fly.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Are we expecting more labels? I feel like, did we stop seeing them? Am I going too fast? Am I too
No, I
high?
was actually just noting that, but I'm curious if because with the looseness, it sinks down more, where like the tension was keeping it a little bit proud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does seem to be much more covered in sediment.
Yeah.
Was this labeled in your shop, or was this labeled by the ship deploying?
And by the ship.
Okay.
I did try to do a quick investigation as to like the color coding system, but couldn't find anything, some sort of like standard online.
The ship has about 1 kilometer left.
Okay,
We have
1.4.
1.4.
Halfway there.
Is that a label there?
Ish.
Label. We're far enough ahead. Yeah, we can try for a quick glance.
Trevor, can you tilt me down?
Yep. Tilting down.
Does that look like a white marker?
Okay,
Yeah, I think so.
video go for zoom.
All right, got it.
Too buried.
Yeah.
Good luck reading.
Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
It's a mark. That's all we get. Until you back up.
I'm going to record this
Yeah,
one
thank
to
you.
nav.
Okay. Let me know when you're good.
One little more bump.
Yeah, Trevor, check out the tether. I really think there's a loop in it, a wrap in it.
Yeah, I hear ya. Let me tilt this up one more time.
I can see. I can see which. Well, no, that wouldn't matter.
There we
Never
go.
mind.
What's that?
I was gonna see which heading we launched at, if that, but that would mostly only affect the 6-8.
I'll take a look at it again next time I see it, but I think
I saw
could
it, but I
be-
couldn't tell if
I
it was
almost-
perspective. or-
Yeah, I almost think that we want to
Thanks,
turn
Nav.
counterclockwise to take it out, but I can't say for certain until it like becomes an actual loop.
Would that indicate that the counter, the wrap counter is off?
No, we had those 2 wraps that we ended up taking out at the surface at the
Yeah.
beginning of the trip.
One of them may have been rigging problem,
And
but it's
one-
unlikely that both of them were.
one of them probably was an actual turn we put in the tether and then didn't take out by turning the vehicle. We took it out by
We're adding
unwrapping.
to this list right when we launch that to remind you to reset counters, and then at the end when we're coming off bottom to check those, so that'll at least help in the long term.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johan reminded us at launch today. That was great.
Yeah. I haven't quite gotten into the ones that are already printed, but I think that's a good idea, like as
Yeah.
we
Oops,
set up
sorry
to
about
lift
the tug.
off, that we just kind of check on it.
Check on it.
I still think it's counterclockwise.
Yeah, I can't tell.
So then if I've got my head wrapped around it, then if you took out that wrap that's actually in the tether, we would indicate to the deck that there's now a wrap in the lift line.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
And don't reset the button.
And
On
don't,
the way out, recover. If you put a wrap in it subsea because you're like, this will make the tether lie better,
yeah.
recover with it saying -1. So everybody knows what's going on.
And then on the next launch, you would still reset to 0
next launch,
if
you'd
you're,
reset, yeah.
if you believe it's all, yeah.
Yeah, the next launch you reset it.
Yeah, because then you're right. I get what you're saying. So
Because you
nobody.
define that with the rigging.
Yeah.
Yeah, but resetting at mid-dive, because you fixed a problem, is very confusing.
Yes. You've, quote, fixed a problem.
Yes.
I'll be back, but you're
Bye.
doing a great job following this wavy cable.
Wavy cable.
Oh, here's a label.
Yeah, maybe this one we can read.
I wonder if we have some current or something. I feel like the vehicle's being quite sluggish and weird.
We don't have a lot in the bank for this one.
Okay. Go for Zoom video?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
On why?
That was great.
No numbers.
Thanks, Nav.
Sure.
So have we already been to the other node to see how far short it is?
200 meters short.
Okay. Because so we've been there, or we know that from something else?
We have been there.
Oh, okay.
On this dive, actually.
Okay.
Or the prior one. I can't remember now. But we have indeed been there.
What was the original buffer in terms of like extra length for this cable?
Not a lot.
Okay.
I don't know the exact numbers, but I don't think it was a lot.
Yeah. So we're 200 short, plus that is what's lost to loops and waves. Yeah.
Sorry? Temp probe.
There's
a white marker that we might have a potential to read.
Roger.
Yeah, that looks pretty clear.
Yeah, good stretch on this one. Yeah, tilting. Tilting down.
$1,800?
Yeah.
Am I at 1,800? Yeah. That's
Yep.
going to be a pretty definitive back calculation then.
Look at all these lumps around here. Neat lumps. What are they about?
1,800 meter marker.
If you're following along
Thanks, Nav.
online, don't call.
Do not call that. All right, so
Was that a 1-800 joke?
yeah, you know, everybody gets one.
I missed it.
All right, so from the 300 to the 1,800 is 1,280.
It's what, sorry now?
From the 300 marker, which is actually 300, to the 1,800 meter marker, it's only 1,280 in distance, which means they lost.
Why don't you measure it from the mud mat?
I could do that, but it's just farther for me to try to figure out what it is.
That is farther.
Yeah.
Less close.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
but that's 100 straight meters, not 100 wavy meters.
That's what we're trying to back out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from the mud mat to the 1,800 is only about 1,600, 1,580.
Well, there you go.
So we've lost
So
200.
it should straighten out now.
We've lost 200 meters.
Yeah. Now we found it.
It's just like in the middle there, they went on break.
Yeah. And then let me confirm on the other side. mud mat position to where the landing zone was supposed to be was exactly 200 meters. So depending on what kind of fluff there was built in there with the actual cable length, like you said, we may have seen most of the wiggles. Between the last white marker and the 1800 meter was, yeah, just like about 100. And the one prior to that, only 80, 90.
Nice.
So it's definitely stretching out. Oh, Nico's back.
You say all that again?
Yep.
I had did a faux pas, forgot my clothes were in the dryer all evening.
Ooh. That's how you get them fried by somebody else who doesn't know what your dryer settings are. Not that I know
No,
about that happening.
they had finished drying. It's just,
Okay, Nico, so
That's
from
easier.
the mud mat
yes.
to what we read as the 1800 meter marker.
Oh, you found one.
Yeah,
Then you
it's
can read.
only like 1580 meters.
Yeah, so I imagine based on that the rest of this cable will be fairly straight.
That's what we were surmising as well. And
Still
the
a little
the
wavy.
last white marker to the 1800 meter marker was about 100 meters, so that's
Okay.
tracking with what you're. It's wavy, but it's not really that wavy according
Yeah.
to our DVL path than what it looked like before and what it looks like now. There's a bit of strafing, but it's, you know, whatever. So it could have made it.
Yes.
Does the navigation track look a little less wavy too?
Yes,
Sure
that's what I was
does,
just
yeah.
mentioning. I mean, it's different because Trevor was like actually like driving it, and Gabby's a little more reasonable. And she's
when you
like
say it that way.
looking at it and strafing a bit rather than like turning heading fully. So there was a difference I noted when we first did that. But
I don't actually understand what I did differently from your little hand gestures.
Trevor was like turning heading fully on the the cable.
Oh.
I was driving it like a train.
Yeah,
It is dizzy
and you were
dizzy.
doing a bit of like
Yeah.
more of like, you know, strafing it and going as, you know.
Huh.
It's interesting to see those styles
Yeah.
play out.
Yeah. There's definitely different styles in our house.
Yeah.
A couple different styles.
Which begs the question, how would Winston pilot an ROV?
How would Winston pilot? He wouldn't.
Sleeping until he sees a cucumber. And he'd chase the cucumber.
They don't move very fast, so he might even catch it. But he
gonna-
wouldn't know what to do with it when he did, so...
I'm gonna give you a reset on the fly.
Okay, sounds good.
Still need to see pictures of this little pup.
You have not seen any?
I have not.
Okay, here we go. Nope. Phone's dead.
Do you need a, is it iPhone?
Is that C?
No,
No.
sorry.
But yeah, Nico, I'd say right around the 1800 meter marker is where it straightened out
All right.
mostly.
Yeah, roger.
It was gradually getting a bit straighter, but
Yeah.
that's kind of where.
This is still wavier than I would expect.
Yeah, I don't know that they regained the taut
definitely got progressively better too. Like it was the crossovers where you marked like the wave start. There hasn't been loops since then either.
Yeah, that's right. So we went from loops to waves to straighter waves.
I'm coming back down.
Okay, I see that.
There's maybe a mark, maybe not, maybe a shell. Shell game.
Starfish.
Ah,
Oh, little
shellfish.
itty bitty one.
Marker fish.
These are like a lot better for piloting, but without like the 3/4 Zeus, I find myself looking up there more, which is
Yeah, it's terrible.
hurting
Yeah,
my
I
neck.
know. I wish the Zeus was in a better.
We could just do the other one.
Yeah, let's do the other one, please. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, now I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, I do get like a stiff neck from looking up all the time.
Yeah.
I still can do a lot with Zeus. Like the extra cameras really help for tricky stuff.
Totally.
But like I think I was doing a lot with the Manips before, just by like shadows and just like moving the arm carefully and
Yeah.
seeing how it cast shadows and how it overlapped with stuff.
We were talking about just like kind of the grand scheme of it, because we're still on shore and as a product recording Herc HD and Atalanta HD. We're not recording the upper, you know, all that stuff. So then it turns into, you know, are we framing this because this is what's going to shore and this is what's being recorded and this
Right.
is, you know, like, are we framing this as the final product for scientists, for the public, for what's being recorded for the actual archive of what we do here? This is what the archive is, you know?
Right.
So it has to kind of be in everyone, unless there's a change there, which maybe there will be.
Yeah.
Kind of has to be in everyone's minds that it's
Yeah,
like,
totally.
There is sort of a change because we have the switcher here now, and so currently I'm just sending out a quad over SAT3, and that does have your ROV upper.
but
Right.
that's not being recorded. They only record channel 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah. So the deliverables, like you said, are this.
So yeah, for the public though, they get whatever auxiliary stuff that you're sending, which is really helpful for the broadcast. Yeah.
How close is the ship to their spot?
To the mud mat?
Yeah, and next question, are they going to get there before we watch change?
680 meters, which, hold on a second. So 0.375.
Not quite.
0.375 divided by 0.7. It says an hour.
No.
No, half an hour, sorry, 0.5.
Yeah.
I was reading 53 minutes, half an hour. And that's if it just stops right then, and then you guys are gonna, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be good. That's a nice stopping point. Kinda.
Do we have more cleanup to do at the other site, or does the next watch have more cleanup to do at the other site, or is this the end?
We're gonna recover the cable tester that's in the far end.
Oh, that's right.
And
I
then,
remember.
yes, that's it.
Hey Trev, did you write down for the next watch that the parking position is stuck there forever?
Oh, I did not. Yeah, I should do that.
Because they'll try and get it out, and then they'll just be sad about things.
So they're also going to have to plug a hybrid into the cable, not using the Fletcher then. So they're going to have to do the Orion style.
Well, not necessarily. That's going to be the one that comes up back onto the boat, right?
No. So the cable end. Sorry, the cable tester has the receptacle on it.
Oh,
yeah,
Roger.
That's the Orion unplug thing.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, and I thought more about it, and I realized I was wrong.
I see. So the cable tester has the same pin leads as in the Fletcher on the porch. So we're unplugging the cable tester, we're plugging a parking position in instead, and recovering both of those. Am I getting that right?
No.
Oh.
No. We are unplugging the cable from the cable tester and
Yep.
putting a parking position into the cable. And then the cable tester just has a receptacle on it that can be free. And we're just going to recover that all.
Is that not what I said? I think that's what I said. The cable tester has the same sex as the Fletcher stuckness.
Oh, yes, okay. I get what you're saying. Then yes.
Yeah, okay.
I am not following any of it anymore at all. I'm still following this cable though. Hopefully that'll be good enough.
It's the next watch's problem. What to do, where.
Did it seem real stuck?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I spent some time on it and put some force on it. I don't know that it'll come apart underwater. Why? What's on your mind?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's just a hassle, I know, for them to do the Orion kind of.
They're going to do the Orion.
Yeah.
They really like using the Orion for as many things as they possibly can.
Yeah.
I know it's a thing with them.
It's a thing for us too, honestly.
Is it?
Kinda.
I don't feel that way.
Oh, okay. It's a thing for me.
Okay, it's a thing for you.
Are there plans to get a more fancy controller for it?
Plans sound more defined. The word plans sounds too defined, but there are
Thoughts and emotions?
more than thoughts, definitely more than emotions.
Maybe even small amounts of code.
Yeah. There's preliminary designs.
And preliminary pieces of hardware. Hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That would be nice, eh?
It'd be nice to run several functions at once, and
Yeah.
we can vary their, they're on proportional valves, which means you can vary how fast they go. You're not going to get a spatially correspondent one like the starboard arm, but you, well, with the one purchased here that is already owned, it is not a spatially correspondent arm, but you can get run multiple valves at very random speeds, or I'm losing words. You get my point,
You
hopefully.
could do a pretty good job with
You could
that
do a
arm.
pretty good job.
Yeah, yeah.
You might be able to see the... No, I don't really see the wrap right now. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with this video layout as well.
Yeah, this is fine.
This is what I'm not happy with.
Are you happier now?
Not really.
Do you need to get your little phone book?
Yeah. Just need to sit up a little. Need something to sit on. That would be better. The other dive salvo is pretty good too. It was nice to have. It's nice to have the. You only need to flick your eyes over to see the Argus, where Argus is or Atalanta is.
Yeah, navigation-wise, it's great for me to have both Atalanta and the butt cams right here with all the sonars. I'm kind of like in a really good mode.
We can go back to the other one. That's fine by me.
I don't like that the butt cams are swapped.
I don't like that either. I wrote it in the book, but I wasn't clear enough about it, so it didn't help the situation.
Yeah, I brought it up.
Yeah, definitely make some notes and put it in an email for me so I can adjust as needed when we guys come to a consensus. But I've heard that from, I think, both watches.
Heard what? Sorry?
The
Switch to butt cams?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Atalanta's on the left everywhere for us.
So would the solution be to put the Herc on this side and the Atalanta on this side for the those two? Okay.
But those changes need to go through the official path.
Agreed, yeah.
Yeah. Initially I cared and wanted them flipped, and now I don't care as long as they just stay whatever they are. I can figure
Do
it
you
out.
think we should switch them back and forth like every other diver?
Yeah, that would be good. The two cameras that look the most alike.
I just have given up on trying to figure out which one is which. As long
I
as
mean,
I can see a light in each one, then I don't care.
I've got it nailed by like which side of the BSR the camera's on.
Oh, I can't remember that.
Our Atalanta's camera's on the port side of Atalanta, of the BSR.
You are
you don't
correct.
stare at it a lot? I don't know, I feel like
I stare at it a lot, and I'm just like, which one's which? I guess I'll just guess.
oh, okay.
And then
That's
I guess,
fair.
and I get in tug. Yeah, I just guess at which one's which.
That's fair.
I mean, I might be able to put labels
You could,
on.
yeah, I was gonna say you could write the vehicle's name on a label and put it on the BSR. That'd be cute.
Little Herc and Argus?
No, like you can do the text overlay.
No, I know.
Little
Yeah.
Herc and Argus.
I'm just saying label it something random.
That would be so
Yeah.
wrong.
That would be so wrong. I guess just sled and
Yeah,
ROV.
sled's fine.
Label it some other ROV.
Or just put a random dog's name on it.
Yeah,
We
like
did.
you guys do. It's their tail. Tails are important to dogs.
Yeah. If it's wagging, it's unhappy in this case.
I don't know. Maybe it's happily following just a really waggy cable.
Yeah, good point. Waggy cable.